in the packed crowd in the Mpl Arena are hoping that the star match goes up to expectations. It's Aurora versus Black. Again, both junglers kind of want to have a solid early, so they won't want to reach level 4.
Yeah.
No invades here.
Be the King and Demon Kai. The last time they faced off in the Philippines, Mpl-Ph Season 9. It's been 2.5 years more than since MP the King played in a Philippine league. He played in the Philippines for the F5 World Championship and made a name for himself there, but this is a whole different beast.
So his last competitive match in MPL was in the first half of 2022 in the SMX.
Yeah, in SMX
for the
Convention
Season
Center.
9 playoffs.
Yeah.
That's a long time ago, folks.
Yeah.
Then again, welcome back to all the agents who are watching. This is the newest Black has ever been.
Yeah. I mean, we've talked a lot about like a new code, all that, all throughout the years. I feel like I understand now why a lot of the fans in our community distinguishes it as Blacklist 1.0, even including the generation with Yue, Owl, Super Red as 1.0, and this is 2.0. I get it, why this is 2.0.
Yep, it's back to 1, as they say.
Ah, yeah. Back to 1 for 2.0. Yeah, I'll work out the numbers.
Well, it's math. It's difficult. Never really was good at history. Here we go. XP lane, again, you can expect that with how aggressive and how much Haji wants to get that early. Oh, wait.
Yeah. This is one of the struggles that you're going to be seeing from a Terizla in the mid. Up against the pokes that can be dished out by the roaming 3 of Aurora.
Yep.
Yeah, the Terizla can hold, but could be difficult for him to sustain way too long.
Yep. Oh, BOS ain't gonna do much for you, son. Renegade coming in. Woo.
Already forcing out the flicker from that Terizla. Not good here for the start of Blacklist International.
Good news, at least. There is a heart guard ready for Haji to protect whoever's low, and they let go. All right. Aurora's putting up a good fight for this turtle here. Nothing comes easy.
Both junglers are going to get the buffs opposite the turtle. So Demon Kai's going to be getting his orange. I think the King's going to be getting his purple. Oh, they're letting go. No one too heavy just yet. But it's going to be a trade. Blacklist are going to be going for turtle as Aurora's going to be focusing bot.
Pressure on to outplayed. And I wonder if he knows. Oh, there it is.
Okay. Already the ultimate of the Angela shown but not used yet. Just hovered. Look at that Harith. Blacklist International, they're going to be full committed for this turtle. Zone out by Lord JM. No commitment yet from the Angela ultimate. We're waiting for that. The retreat goes to MP the King. The Ling wasn't there.
That's an ult committed by Yue, but no dice. They'll have to make do with the Little Wanderer. Great rope-a-dope. The feint by Black.
Yeah. Discipline. Slow start. You gotta appreciate how Blacklist International is playing this game. They are respecting, again, what we call the fragile ramp of Aurora. So they're not giving the ramp that they could potentially get. But again, Turtle 2, Turtle 3, the playstyle of these two teams understand the importance of switching in that scenario.
Yep. I respect what Black has done here. Instead of directly attacking Aurora, they're just slowing down and denying the ramp up. It's not exactly tearing through it. They're just saying you can't do much.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's, I know there's a very popular game that you play. It's like Blacklist is playing a blue deck. It's all control.
I hate islands! Blacklist International up by about 200, 300. But mind you, folks, in a game that is 0-0 under 5 minutes, anything you can win, any 400, 500 gold lead is significant. And your opponents will know. Because look, right now, Aurora not even crossing the river. Like you would see earlier, Renegade would try to find targets, try to hit people with wisps, but now he's just like, all right, it looks like I have to protect this ramp, this very fragile ramp up.
Yeah, both junglers going for a downwards rotation. This could be the next big sequence. Demon Kai already has a Berserker's Fury. Haji built up the photo, last of the Oasis. But Aurora swerves, they go mid, so does Black. Oh man, this chess game, each move is just getting answered right away. But in the bottom lane, Domin gets pushed back a little bit by Outplayed, but the damage of Bruno is there.
Again, very much opposite to how our first series went.
Oh yeah, for sure.
This is as Filipino as it gets, and that's putting it under a very specific microscope. The second turtle is about to spawn, and we're playing this like it's 2021. Look at that, the back line. Renegade hesitating, about to meet into that bush by Outplayed. Look at that.
Oh, the damage coming out from that Harith brings Renegade down to 50%. It's going to be the first big fight. We'll see who will full commit. We're still waiting for Haji to utilize his ultimate. He's going to be clearing the minion wave up top. Blacklist International trying to find that opening. Covering over Lord JM. This CC could be massive for Blacklist. One man zone out. Already committing the curtain call. There's the Yo-Yo Blitz. Already committing the ultimate is the Angela. Lord JM and Haji. Just two members of Black forcing back Aurora.
Impressive, and all this while, Outplayed was farming out of his mind. And then they're gonna go for the push. They're willingly gonna trade this out while Demon Kite splits the map. Renmar, I hate to say this, but it looks like Coach Bon has blackified the new players.
Yeah.
Like he taught them the macro that made the original Uber work, and that's what's happening. Look at this.
Yeah, I was thinking we'd see perks on the likes of Akufra, Cho. That's how he made a name for himself back in Onyx, Philippines a few seasons ago. But no, it's so controlled. And I feel like, do you feel like there's a bit of hesitation coming on the side of Aurora, knowing that they're up against a Martis?
Yeah, again, not just because there's a Martis, but they also know how fragile their early to mid ramp is.
Yeah.
So they have to pick and choose their fights carefully. They have to choose what they allow to trade for. Henceforth, their cross-map trades came out so early.
Aren't Aurora being a little bit too picky, or is it warranted that they're really being so safe?
I think it's both. They have to be safe. And now look at this, a fight up top!
Oh, Outplayed brought down really low, but already the hard guard is on him. Perks will not commit, or actually hit that penalty zone. They both back off. Again, the control. You mentioned it. This is as Filipino as it gets. If Series 1 fight after fight was adobong sambal, this is just pure adobo.
It's adobo by your Lola!
Yeah, double by, you were the great cook. Miss her.
I wish I could have tasted the dish, I really do. Lola is grandma, by the way. Now, 7 minutes in, what really caught my eye in that last sequence up top was how, seemingly like Batman, Blacks International had plans within plans within plans, like a backup psyche just in case they got brainwashed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like Batman of Zur and ours, because they didn't need the perks to come in. Aurora were already doubting themselves.
Yeah,
but here comes Black, it's just like, no, you better back off.
Yeah, Blacklist had Kryptonite, the color yellow. What are the other weaknesses? Rope cutting. I don't know the weakness of Wonder Woman.
An opponent that she cannot defeat in combat.
That's very broad. But all throughout the map, Aurora, they're not splitting it. As Blacklist International will get the turtle without a problem. This is their split push power in full effect. Outplayed in the middle of 3 members of Aurora, but look at that Harith go. Knowing that, then Angela will be there. Edwards gets back.
How they took everything!
Yeah.
They traded out for that tier 2 up top, but Black committed not just turtle side, they also stole the orange.
Yeah, well, they had to, because Demon Cat stole the orange of Blacklist International.
That too.
Yeah.
But still, bottom line, Blacklist are winning these trades, and they're playing the map to their tempo.
This is one of these scenarios where it will probably blow up in a TikTok clippable team fight.
Just one fight.
Just one fight, complete with music. Dun, dun, dun. Those weird zoom-ins that hurts my eyes because I have terrible astigmatism.
No, not that kind of music.
Not that kind of music.
Right.
Yeah, probably like the. Oh no, that's different.
Oh no, I like that new one with the old lady.
Yeah. Oh no, but here comes it. This could be it.
Oh!
Finally, are we finally gonna see the first blood of the game? Edward already forced to take off his armor, and it's turret taken down. This is as the Filipino as it gets.
It's a pacifist run.
Indeed.
For those who play stealth games, it's a ghost run.
Yeah.
Like you have to have won the game without anyone knowing you were there. 9 minutes and counting, folks. Still no kills, and Blacklist sitting at about 1,500 gold ahead. Still no one wants to pick a fight. Oh, MP the King. Cutting it close. Here comes Renegade. Lets it go. Still nothing.
Yeah, but he stole it. Grand Theft Purple by MPTK.
DK needs this. DK needed that.
Yeah, this is gonna be a starving. Oh, not really starving. He's had his fill.
He's alright.
He's all good.
He wanted seconds, but was respectfully denied by the caterers.
Yeah, this is the Spider-Man meme. For my fellow Tarnish, it's as if Market the Felt Omen is just going, you know I'm the first boss and you're supposed to take me down, right?
You lost me at Spider-Man meme.
No, you know when they're pointing at each other?
Oh.
This is mirrored AF, bro.
It's crazy. They could have been 2 halves of the same 10-man squad.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Lord has spawned. This has to be that moment, Reptar. This has to be the moment where it's a one huge team fight, and it comes to a head here.
Yeah. We're Filipino casters. We appreciate the chess match that is macro, map control, discipline, because that's how we won 4 World Championships in a row, plus a lot of more. But come on, is this finally going to be it? Is this the first blood they're going to be waiting to see, because the Lord is getting brought down to 50?
Lord, still standing. Blacklist going deep into this pit, and there we go. Lord JM again coming through. Penalty zone.
They dodged everything. The knock by Edward with the first blood made Perks. Perks survives. Everything zoned out. Demon Cow with a kill. Perks goes down. Aurora gets 1. Aurora gets 2. MP and Perks fall. But the Jella, the CC, and the Harith are still up. Can they, though? They don't have the power of Retry. But Aurora are playing it safe.
Aurora are down 2 men. The Northern Lights have shown through, and they are up. And here we go. Renegade spots 1. Let's go. And suddenly,
Blitz.
we're waiting to see if they can blitz it. Aurora blitzing it down to half health Lord.
They're going to be blitzing it now. No ultimate here for Haji, so he's not going to be able to empower that CC. Aurora with 2 kills, plus the Lord, they can build a lead from here.
Patience. Patience by Aurora. This was after multiple buff steals by Blacklist International. Now the question rears its ugly head. Was it so wise to try and turn the meta on its behind so quickly? Again, we've only been in this assassin-centric meta less than 3 months.
Yeah. Well, one thing I saw there, the clippable TikTok moment. How Aurora, Renegade, Domeng, I believe Edward as well, not sure, got to dodge that penalty zone of Perks.
Yep.
Because that was a perfectly placed penalty zone by Perks, but a perfectly dodged attempt by Aurora.
Not just. Aurora making the most of this lead, barreling through mid, up top as well. It's a clean base outside of Blacklist stronghold. They also timed out the Heart Guard.
Wow.
They forced out all these big ticket ults from Blacklist, and then suddenly the team that was in the lead, quote unquote in the lead, were left wondering, so how do we engage?
Yeah, a lot of questions. Hey Leo, remember what we mentioned earlier about Haji? How it was important to the lineup?
Yeah.
His ultimate,
His calls.
his calls. But with that gone, as you mentioned, that seems to be like the main trigger point for Aurora. When they see that there's no more Heart Guard, it's like, let's just go.
It seems like the Northern Lights acted like a spotlight towards Blacklist's major weakness. Again, yes, Aurora had a fragile early to mid-game ramp to get to this point, but Blacklist, they were all in on Haji. They needed this Angela to do everything that everyone else was relying on to make team fights work, and then suddenly they're like, force it out. Make it happen. If you can't, we're gonna go into team fights.
That's what they're waiting for. But Haji picked up. I'm blanking. Fleeting time, yes.
He did.
He picked up fleeting time.
Yep.
Because of the new portrait, my brain went, what is that again?
Yep.
But yeah, picking up fleeting time just means that as long as Blacklist will get like an assist or a kill for Haji while he's using an ultimate,
Which they have yet to get.
which they have yet to get, it'll come back quickly. So that means now Aurora has another layer to think about. Like, okay, we get to make them use it, but then are we able to take them down fast enough that Haji won't get another chance to use it? It's very Heart Guard centric, this lineup.
It is. It's all. It's so all in. The worst kind of all in. If it doesn't work out, that it could be.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen watching at home, there's a popular street. It's very long here in the Philippines called Aurora Boulevard. Notorious, can get very traffic. And I felt like that's what happened to Aurora in this game. Just a little bit of traffic first, but then eventually they got to the end, finally got past that annoying stoplight, and they're like, hey, it's go time.
And what's amazing about this Aurora Boulevard in the Philippines, it goes through all of the main arteries of the city.
Yeah.
Like you can go through Aurora and end up in a different part of the city and do the same. And I think that's what Aurora did. A fast track to the driver's seat. A fast track to the best seat in the house. And look at this, they're in control. They're forcing Perks back.
Yeah.
He can't jump in with a penalty zone, not like that.
This is difficult for a Turisla, man. He gets poked down so quickly. Lord JM already going in, already committing. The hard guard is Haji. And it's a full fight under the Salmon Force. Tempest to Blades by Demon Kite. Knock up. They get 2. They get 3. JM, Haji on the run. The Demon King gets another one. Haji, last man standing. He falls. to Aurora. Wipeout!
All 5 members of the Back to One squad lay in shambles. Down for the count. And it looks like Aurora want to finish it straight through top. They got a big fat wave behind them. Can they do it?
It's a quick back to one because they couldn't even get one as Aurora 7-0 win game number 1 in the dawn